Mom calls the police on her 3-year-old daughter after seeing what she did in the back seat. Before starting the video, I want to remind you of the law. The law says you have to hit the like button to really get a good look at the rest of this video. Maybe not, but we'd still appreciate it if you hit the like button and make sure you also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. I think it's the law too. Raising children is not the easiest thing in the world. Children don't always listen. They can be hyper and rambunctious, and they can wear out their parents at the end of the day. Children can be frustrating, but they are also a delight. Michelle Fortin is a mother of 2 from Arizona to children. Keep her busy all day in one day, this mom called the police on her 3-year-old daughter. After she found out what her daughter was doing in the back seat of the car. Anyone who has ever driven a car with children knows that it is not always easy. Michelle understood that every time they got in the car, she never knew if the kids would fall asleep there or make a living doing crazy driving like most moms. He also never knows if she will do the right thing for his children, and that day she did her best for her child. As most of the time, Michelle loaded her 2 children into the back seat of the car. She buckled them up and drove off. Her children were screaming in the back seat. Michelle looked in the rearview mirror several times and couldn't understand why the kids were screaming. His son screamed, "Mama, Mama." She unbuckled her seatbelt. His son was talking about his 3-year-old daughter Camille. Michelle immediately stopped the car. She tried to explain to Camille how dangerous it was to take off her seatbelt while the car was moving. Michelle was very serious about what she said, but Camille, she didn't take it seriously. She laughed and giggled and Michelle lost her temper. She tied her daughter in the chair and went home. What she did when she got there was something most moms would never do all the way home. She thought about how horrible any ride would be. If Camille kept taking off her seatbelt and Michelle took her safety seriously, she decided she had to act on the way home. She called the Scottsdale Police Department about her daughter. She believed her situation called for extreme methods. If she wanted to protect her daughter. Not long after Michelle called, 2 policemen arrived at the house when they knocked on the door, asking to speak to Camille. When Michelle told her daughter, the police there, because she was wearing her seatbelt, Camille looked very frightened. Officers pulled her out of Michelle's car so they explained the importance of wearing her seatbelt. One of the officers told Camille that if a car wasn't careful and crashed into the back or side of her mother's car, her body could hit something and be seriously injured. They also told her that it was illegal to take off her seatbelt and that she could get into trouble. Fortunately, Michelle's plan worked according to Camille. She will always wear her seatbelt and never take it off. Until the car stops and her mom says it's okay to take it off, Michelle was interviewed by Good Morning America and Inside Edition about calling the police for her. She said there may be people who think she has taken the situation to its limits. However, she believed it was a teaching moment. She believed that calling the police was the best way to protect her daughter when she was in the car. Agents who responded to Michelle's call were also approached for an interview when asked if they were angry or frustrated with the response. Memory of a 3-year-old girl. They definitely said no. Officers believed that Michelle had done what was best for her daughter. They knew after their visit that Camille would never try to relax again without permission. Which officers said Michelle's calling the police that day could have saved her daughter's life in the future. One of the officers added that accidents can happen in a split second and if a child is not wearing a seatbelt, the result could be tragic. Both officers were grateful to be able to teach these children the importance of safety in the car. Subscribe to watch more videos.